guys, welcome back to the channel. I would like to share with you our new speaker system that we got a few weeks ago, and I have played on it once or twice, but I don't have any I haven't had any gigs in the last couple weeks that I've had to use it on, so it's sort of kind of sat here in the corner of my living room, and I really want to get it out right now and hook it up and start working on some stuff and connect my looper into it and see if I can finally work on some looping for some songs, laying some tracks down for some songs that I've been wanting to work on forever. My other speaker system, I don't know if you've seen, well, no, you've probably seen it from some live shows that I took you with. It was just two basic, I think it was 12-inch PV speakers and the monitors to go with it, and we had them up on the traditional tripod, and we had a mixer board, a large mixer board, probably, I think it was enough to have, I think, 12 lines plugged into it. I don't know, does that sound correct? My husband does all of that sort of thing. It's pretty big. It took two of us to set it all up. So he always had to come with me everywhere I went, which was kind of a pain in the butt because sometimes he would have to get off work early to help me load it all up and everything. So that's the main reasons why we wanted to get this. And the other reason was because it has an overall better sound quality. It's a lot like the PV, or no, I'm sorry, not PV, the Boss Pro tower system, except for it's made by RCF, and it's actually, I've been told it's supposed to be a little bit better, which is unbelievable because to me, that is like everything. That is like the bread and butter of tower systems. But this is newer. It's not actually out. I don't know if it's out in any stores right now, but it wasn't out in the store that we got it from. We had to order it from the store. It's not in the store right now. It might be now, but I doubt it because it's just been a couple weeks. But if you're local to me, we go to Soaring Eagle Productions in Bedford, Pennsylvania. Ask for Dawn or Ginger, and they will hook you up. We also got this looper pedal off of them, and we can connect it all into this, and I'm going to work on laying some tracks. That's something that I have not been able to do because for some really strange reason I have not been able to hear to practice laying tracks with my guitar into my old system without having headsets on. And still, even with the headsets on, it's very faint. So I haven't been able to practice on laying down the loops and laying down the tracks. So I have gone all of these months with having a looper pedal, and the only thing I have been able to do with it is to enhance the sound of the guitar and to lay down some harmony, some live harmony. But I have not been able to loop anything yet. So I'm gonna set this up and see how it sounds. Justin says that I should be able to hear it, but we have to get some new cords to plug into the back for me to be able to hear it correctly. But I should be able to just practice with it. I have it back in here so nicely that I need to pull it out and make a big mess. But just in case you were wondering and thinking of getting something like this for yourself, this particular one retails at right around $1,600. We are trading in our mixer board, speakers, tripods, and monitors for this, and putting about $500 or $600 into it. This is where the main volume is, and the turn on and off switch. And then this here is where you plug in all of your lines, microphones, and this is your mixer board. It's nothing very big. It doesn't look like it would have much volume to it or anything. It doesn't seem like it would be very powerful, but brother, let me tell you, it is. It can make the walls of my house shake. It's unbelievable. And it has Bluetooth, so I can connect my phone to it without having any cords or anything. And that is amazing. Okay, so I'm going to attempt to hook this up and see if I can get it to work, because I really want to play with it. Okay, bye. See you in a second. Okay, so I'm only going to show you what I've learned so far, because it's a complicated beast. Okay, I have my microphone plugged into my looper, and my looper is connected into the back right there. I hear someone coming in. It is Caleb. So this is what it sounds like run straight through with no effects or anything like that. Where it says output, I don't ever mess with anything except for the guitar and vocal levels. I haven't started looping yet because I haven't been able to practice, because every time I try to hook this into my old sound system, I cannot hear clearly enough to be able to practice. So if you can't practice it and you don't know what you're doing, you definitely can't do it live. So that whole section over here, the memory, the exit, the loop, that whole section over there has pretty much been left idle. I do a lot on the vocals and I do a little bit on the guitar. I basically set it to where I think it sounds good on the guitar and let it go. But yeah, we're going to do a little bit of a demonstration and let you hear some of the different things that I can do with this sucker. Okay, so this is all for your vocal. I just keep this turned up because I feel like I get the most clarity out of it if it's turned up. That is mega reverb. Even more reverb than that. Even more reverb. And a whole bunch of ridiculous reverb that no one will ever use. And I'm gonna do a quick sound check on it. I'm gonna sing something that I've had stuck in my head all day. Oh, I warned my man to stay away from that tavern door, I'll burn it down someday. I guess he thought it was a joke until he smelled the smoke, and I really can't remember the next line. Oh my gosh, that is an old song that I learned off of my Pabst 8-track tape a bazillion years ago. But I'm gonna use it for my demonstration. Oh, I'll burn the little roadside tavern down, the only one for miles and miles around. Now it's just a pile of ashes on the ground, yeah. I'll burn the little roadside tavern down. Massive amount of reverb on there. Oh, I'll burn the little roadside tavern down, the only one for miles and miles around. Justin really hates a lot of reverb. And I think I'm actually starting to know why. Okay, so the reason why I have my microphone plugged in to the looper and then run through there is simply because I want to be able to add harmony to the choruses of certain songs and to be able to lay tracks down on my guitar. So it needs to be run through the looper and then through that. If I didn't want to do any of that and I just wanted to sing from a track, a pre-recorded track, then I wouldn't need any of this plugged into it. Okay, so this would be the same song with a little bit of harmony. Oh, I'll burn the little roadside tavern down, the only one for miles and miles around. I'm not sure if I like that harmony, but that's what you get set on auto. And I have it on low and high. And I have it set at a moderately low level right now. Baby's got levels, I tell you what, you can crank that up. Okay, what else do I want to do? Let's listen to electric. If I was to do that in the electric sound, I think that would be really weird. Oh, I'll burn the little roadside tavern down. I don't even hear any difference. You only want for miles and miles around. I don't hear a difference, guys. That is so weird. Because usually when I mess around with electric, it's like in your face. It makes me think of Cher on one of her later songs that she did, Life After Love, but how she has that electric sound in there. And oh my gosh, there's so many other songs since then that have used that, but that's just for some reason the song that pops out in my head right now. But that's what that does. Distorted, very, very distorted. Oh my gosh, I just got told that I'm annoying.
Tell me something I don't know, something I don't know.
Okay, so turn the effects on and off is if I want to keep it on harmony. If I know that I'm going to be using this particular one for most of my songs and I want to keep it on that, but I'm not using it at the moment, you just turn it off by hitting this center button. This right here means that you want to enter in a specific key. Okay, right here is where you would, your key selections are. I don't ever do that because I just keep it on automatic because it's just easier that way. It will just automatically pick up on what you are singing. But since I do not have my guitar plugged into it, it's automatically going to go to key. It's waiting for me to put a key in. I plug my guitar into that preamp because it boosts the sound. Why, Brandy? Why in the heck do you want to boost the sound even more? Because I have this turned on extremely low right now and I'm talking quietly. Well, simply because once you get music going and everything and your vocals on there and everything, sometimes you just need a preamp. Sometimes you just need a little bit of a boost to be able to get the good quality sound from your guitar. So that's why. I'm going to attempt to plug in my guitar. So bad news is that Justin was right. I can't use the chords that I currently have for my guitar. I'm not getting any sound out of it. Super big bummer. But as far as vocals go, oh my gosh, guys, I can't even tell you how much I love this thing. I absolutely positively love it. It is so lightweight, I can carry it anywhere. It can fit into the corner of any place. It has better sound than 3, 4, 5 big speakers put together. It's everything. I am absolutely in love with this system, even though I don't know what the guitar is going to sound like through it. Vocals alone is so well worth it. So I'm going to have a part 2 to this here really soon, as soon as I can get the guitar set up. And I'm really sorry about Heidi. She's super annoying right now. Every time she sees a squirrel or the mailman, or God forbid I actually receive a package at the front door. I mean, that's a real thing right there. She freaks out, which might be what's going on because I am expecting something. So I'm going to end it right here, guys. Sorry for the craziness. 'Tis everyday life here at my house. So if you've made it to the end of this crazy video, what do we want to say, Cameron? Thank you for watching. Okay, thank you for watching.
Make my mom to 1,000 subscribers.
Yes, we're working on our first 1,000 subscribers. So if you're new to my channel, please consider hitting that subscribe button. Our channel is now approaching 1 year, or is at 1 year, so that's awesome. And we'll see you next time on Music and Life with Brandy.